Alright guys, so I'm just gonna absolutely discombobulate this video against my boy Tron, right? So this guy trying to make allegations against Tron. We're gonna absolutely debunk these dog shit claims against Tron, right? And in the end of the video, we're gonna show you guys a screenshot of this guy, right? Literally admitting that the allegations are false in Tron's DMs, and he's literally begging for mercy. He's like, "Bro, Tron, I'm sorry, bro." And by the way, he called Tron weird in this video. Look at this nigga though. Roblox face reveals, but strangers rate them. Catfishing people on Roblox with a Latina voice changer. What? I made strangers face reveal on Roblox. You're manipulating people into like face revealing on Roblox. Like what? I catfish, bro. This bro, you should not be calling anybody weird, bro. Like, no offense. Anyways, let's just watch this shit. This shit is ass.
My man.
Alright, let's go. Hold on.
Bro, man, would you feel comfortable with that? I really hope
this
the
nigga
answer
stop story. Like, oh, bro, I met Tron, and back in the days, bro. This is how I met Tron, bro. Bro, I feel that nigga, bro. I'm sorry, Tron. I wish I could meet you again, bro. I don't know why you had to be so mean. This is a sob story, like, not actual allegations. So let's go to the allegations real quick.
knows, bro. This nigga's a fucking what my mother, nigga? He was talking about Chloe, bro. And you remember when he said Chloe? He was like, "Yo, Frost, tell him about Chloe." I was like, I ain't saying that because I didn't know that this nigga was on that shit. This nigga's a pedophile, bro. What my mother, nigga? And I just been collect.
Just to be clear, right, about the Chloe thing, right? Tron was not saying, "Yo, Chloe, my bitch, come on, bro, I'm flexing this shit." No, he was basically trying to say that, well, basically, you can literally get bitches easily. So this raw guy, basically the context of this is just this raw guy was basically flexing, getting bitches, right?
My message to you.
So, and Tron was just basically trying to say, getting bitches is not something like surprising. It's not something hard. So you're not supposed to flex it. And he wanted to justify that claim by bringing up Chloe as an example. Tron does not fuck with Chloe. However, Chloe wants her back blown out by Tron, and Chloe's an bitch. Meaning that getting bitches is not hard, because even when you don't fuck with the bitch yourself, she wants to fuck with you. So this is just how Tron is basically justifying the claim that getting bitches is not hard. You're not supposed to flex getting bitches, because this raw guy was flexing getting bitches, and Tron was saying, "No, you're getting only bitches, which is easy to get. It's clear as day." And this guy is just like, misinterpreting Tron's claims.
This nigga's a pedophile, bro. What my mother, nigga? And I just been collecting evidence on this nigga. This bitch has tall, dark, and handsome in her bio.
I'm bad at it. Hold on.
Word my mother, and he switched servers on purpose.
Right before that, right? This guy literally agreed, and he's a pedo, right? So I don't know why this guy is talking. Let's just go here, right? Tron is here saying, bro, you're literally saying you are attracted to a 15-year-old in his voice message, and then he says, "Yeah, I would fuck Gab. Are you gonna cry about it?" And then literally Tron says right here, Gab is 15. Right here, right? Tron sends us a screenshot of Frost, and what Frost is saying in the screenshot is Gab is 15 max. So if Gab is 15 max and you want to fuck them, right? And you are literally a 19-year-old grown-ass man, right? You are clearly a pedophile. So you're literally admitting to being a pedophile in Tron's DMs. So you should not be talking shit. You're a retard on God.
Because he knows I know what he on. He knows, bro. This nigga's a fucking bro. That ass. 23 and 16, my nigga. That is fucking crazy. Y'all niggas
You're literally 19 and you're just trying to fuck with a girl who's like 15 max. By the way, that's max. Max. He even capitalized the max. Like, max. You don't see that shit, my nigga. Meaning that it's the limit. The red line. Right? She could possibly be 14, 13, 12, 11. So, this guy, right? This guy thinks that there's a girl who he thinks is 15 max and he wants to fuck her? Like, bro, obviously you're a pedophile. Don't even try to say shit. Say that shit again and you're gonna get bitched. The fuck?
right about that nigga. Fuck Tron, bro. I would never hang with that nigga. Word of my mother. That shit is disgusting, man. So on the 12th of February, Frost DM'd me and he had told me that Electron, low-key, I'm not even surprised, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions, so, what better way to get the answers than to just go to him, right? So when I joined his server, right, I had planned on, adding him and actually, like, talking it out or seeing what was up, but instead of getting an answer from him or even a convo out of him, I was banned, right?
Because, first of all, in your server, right, in your little group friend server, right, there's literally evidence of you saying, like, of your server having people sending dick pics to each other. That is absolutely disgusting. I would not want a piss like that in my server too. I don't blame Tron. I would ban you as well. Especially by the fact that you've literally exchanged cheese pizza. And you literally even justify that you have watched cheese pizza and exchanged cheese pizza and even saved cheese pizza in this video. I'm gonna explain how. Watch this. This nigga literally exposed himself later on in the video. Obviously Tron would ban you. Nobody wants a pedophile in their server. Literally nobody. Like if you're gonna talk with him, like at least try and be like, bro, let me just talk with you in DMs. Don't go in the server because he does not want pedophiles in the server, especially by the fact that even if he was, right, and this is just an if, right? Even if like he like you weren't a pedo, right? And even if he was lying about you being a pedo, that still doesn't matter because he's literally telling everybody that you're a pedo. So if he lets you stay in his server, then that's just ruining his reputation because he's letting a pedo in his server. That's literally what he's telling his people. But that's on if he's lying, right? But no, he is not lying. You are literally a disgusting bitch ass nigga who literally exchanges cheese pizza, man. So please, obviously you should have expected that, right? Like it's clear as day that he's gonna ban you.
10 seconds. That was it, right? Instead of addressing anything or having a conversation,
well, the only person who's actually not engaging is you. Now let's just go to comments here, right? This guy actually says that he's not gonna make a response video, to Tron, which is absolutely insane. The guy is literally dodging. He's saying that Tron is dodging, not engaging, but you won't even respond to his response video. Hold on. Let me just find the comment real quick. Right here. Hold on. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Yo, what the fuck? Did you delete the comment? Wait, hold on. There's no this nigga just deleted the comments, right? Hold on. Wait. Okay, that right here. Tron responded. When you finna make a response? I already said I wasn't gonna make a part 2. So I was gonna let 3 days pass by to see if my mind changes because the reply video was so garbage. So you're calling the reply video garbage. Tron is engaging with you by making a response video, and you're saying you're not gonna engage back. You're not gonna respond back. So the only thing, right? The only person who's not engaging is you. I don't know why it's a necessary condition for him to let you in your server just so he can engage with you. You're literally ducking to make a response to Tron's response video. You're refusing to reply. You're clearly the one not engaging. Not Tron. Tron is engaging well. You know what? He's literally engaging so well. Like, it's just insane. You're the one who's not engaging. You're literally admitting this in your own comments.
Banned from the server, and before that, he mocked my dead relatives. Within moments, the server...
Right. Oh, hold on. That was Free who nuked the server because your boy Frost, he exposed himself being a pedo, so... And, like, they were friends, and he just basically nuked the server. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So...
Clip from Electron, showing a little bit of argument that...
Alright, so by the way, Free is Tron's friend, right? So if you're like, but how does Free nuke a server? Well, because right here, even your boy who is making the video is literally admitting that Free is Tron's friend, right? So obviously Tron is gonna give him at least a mod, right? Because especially they're like best friends, right? They're literally like best friends when it comes to this shit. So obviously they're going to do this shit. Like Tron's obviously gonna give him mod because they are best friends. Like it's just like clear. So because he has mod, he can nuke the server. Even in Tron's exposed video, right? Just go to Tron's exposed video. Go to it right now. You would literally, not right now, but like after this video, you would literally see Tron in a screenshot saying that on God nuke the server. So he's asking people to nuke the server for him.
We had back.
So especially, this was not due to Tron, being scared. Like, oh no, I got allegations, bro. I gotta pack my bags. That's not what Tron was doing, right? So, especially here, Frost was saying, bro, he switched servers on purpose. No, that's not the reason why he switched servers. The reason why he switched servers is because he didn't have ownership of the server. Because on the account in which he did have ownership in the server, that account got banned. And literally, I can testify to this, right? I was basically trying to join Tron's server because me and Tron, we are cool, right? And because of that, I was joining Tron server, and then there was a problem. You may ask, what is this problem? The problem was that this guy, who I had beef with, had admin in the server, and Tron couldn't do shit about it because he didn't have ownership, so he could not strip the guy's roles or perms. So I couldn't do shit about it. Oh well, Tron couldn't do shit about it. We both couldn't do shit about it because Tron did not have ownership. So he was literally cooked. So Tron literally made a new server so he can have a server in which he has ownership, where his account has ownership of the server, so it can be more manageable for him. Like, genuinely. Such a liar.
In December, I do wish the entire thing was shown, but unfortunately, we don't have that. We do have a clip that he took himself because apparently he didn't want me alligating him. I'm not sure how he could have known that at the time. This video would have never been completed or done had he had, actually spoke to me, but instead he wanted to wipe out the entire server, ban me, and make fun of my dead relatives. So here we are. But here's the clip, and I'll speak afterwards. I'm not going to speak over it. Okay. Nigga, I'm talking about what is he talking about, nigga? Nigga, I just talk about e-hosts, my nigga. I just talk about e-hosts because I don't have to. Like, I don't have to talk about e-bitches, my nigga. You're fucking broke, my nigga. You're a fat bitch, nigga. You act like e-bitches, you fucking broke ass nigga. What the fuck is he talking about, my nigga? You act like e-bitches. What is he
By the way, Tron has not joined that literal channel, right? That was literally just some troll shit, right? I've literally been in that voice channel when they were like in that voice channel. There's no e-sex. They just call it e-sex for a joke. When you actually join the voice channel, they're like, either they are debating or either they are just, playing Roblox. They're not actually having e-sex. They just called it that for a joke. This guy's actually a retard, right? So that's just a joking thing. Second of all, yes, you are literally flexing e-bitches and trying to say that getting e-bitches is not hard. So I don't know why we should hold to your interpretation, right? Why should we hold to the context you're filming? Why is your context that you're saying is the true context? Why is that the true context? Go ahead. Obviously, you can't justify that this is the true context. And the real context is just that you're flexing bitches and trying to say that you don't got e-bitches and e-bitches are easy to get. He's not macking on e-bitches, is he? Right? So can you please be an honest person?
talking about? Wait, bro, since you max on me, nigga, you max on fucking 14-year-olds, my nigga. You max on 14-years-olds. So that did, and I said it's very easy to get e-bitches because that fat ass nigga was talking about getting bitches, supposedly getting bitches, when he's e-dated multiple bitches off of Roblox.
Exactly, he literally e-dated a lot of people on Roblox, right? And in the video he says, bro, I was on the e-dating phase, and then right after he says, I've only e-dated once. That's literally contradictory, because if you're on a phase, you're doing that shit you're doing that shit as a routine. You're doing that a lot. So how can you be on a phase on something but also do that thing once? Like, no, like, what? That's like saying, bro, I'm a vegan, right? I was on my vegan phase. However, I only ate vegetables once. That's obviously just retardation. No one's gonna believe that shit. You literally made a contradictory claim. I'm gonna expose the shit, because he literally mentions it right after, and it's insane.
Making fun of the fact that Chloe was macking on me, not that I was macking on fucking Chloe. So as far as e-dating goes, yeah, I did e-date, right? 100%. I had an e-dating phase.
Right. So this is e-dating phase. Okay. So just to be clear, right? Take this into account. He said e-dating phase, right?
I'm not ashamed to say that. I think there's a good amount of people on Roblox who did have that phase, right? That
Nope.
was back in 2023. That was 3 years ago. I e-dated once.
Oh, wait. So you're on an e-dating phase, however, you only e-dated once. Round of applause for this guy named Vlad, bro.
At the time, I was 17, she was 16, right? It wasn't no secret situation. People from NC knew her. They even played with her, right? So this wasn't some like, oh, keep it private type situation. No, I was pretty open about it. That's part of the reason why I'm not as active. I go to college parties. I hang out with all my friends. That's my life, right? I'm living. And I don't know where he got this 14-year-old label. That was new to me when he said it back in December. The people I have added right now currently on my Roblox that are girls, I actually know that supposedly tried to get with you as a flex, and you're 23. That doesn't make much sense.
He wasn't using it as a flex. He even clarified that. And again, the interpretation you're giving is put into question. Why is Tron flexing? Why is he not just simply trying to make a point into which he's saying that getting you bitches is not hard? Like,
right?
Bro.
It's just flat out creepy. He then goes on to double down. He quotes himself about the clip that I showed you guys earlier, and then he says I was making fun of Vlad. That's me, because I was accusing him prior of eating 14-year-old.
Hold on. Right. So this is 11 minutes and 1 second. So just take that into mind.
On Roblox because I joined his game and I saw a little girl, right? I don't understand here. Like, your entire claim is that you joined the game, right? And saw me playing with someone you assumed was a little girl.
First of all, he did not assume it was a little girl. He literally joined you in an SCP game. Pretty sure everybody knows what the SCP Foundation is, right? SCP Foundation, right? So it's just basically a creepypasta game, okay? On the SCP Foundation, fictional secret organization dedicated to containing and studying paranormal and anomalous phenomena while keeping them hidden from the public. So you were in a Roblox game, based on the SCP Foundation. Tron joined you. You had your voice chat on, speaking to a girl, right? And when you were speaking to this girl, she replied, and when she was speaking back to you, Tron was listening. So Tron was listening to the girl speak, and when the girl was speaking, she had a really prepubescent voice. So that's just crazy. And when Tron tried to say hi, you just left. That's the context. You're literally lying. You're literally lying. It's insane. Stop lying.
Which is ridiculous. And playing in the same game with someone doesn't mean I'm dating them, right? You've never had any proof of it.
We're making an inductive case, sir, because there's so many consistent facts. One, you exchanging cheese pizza, even saving it, which you literally just proved in this video right after. It's gonna happen probably like 13 minutes in, I'm pretty sure, like 40 minutes in, something like that. You also literally have people in your server showing their D's to other people. You eat date a lot on Roblox. You literally left right after Tron tried to say hi to you, and the girl's voice sounded like she was like 10 years old, and all that type of shit. So it's just gonna be consistent to say that you were literally trying to date her or you were trying to be weird with her at minimum, based off inductive reasoning. So we have high priors for this. We have a good grounding.
The age you're claiming. On top of that, earlier you said you were just making fun of me, but here you are saying that you accused me because you thought you saw something. Those are two completely...
No, this guy can't track. He can't track. Right? Let's just go here, right? I was making fun of that because, right? So there's a because, right? So let's just go to here. Let's just go here, right? Because, meaning. For the reason that, okay, he's saying that he's making fun of you for the reason that he was accusing you. So the reason he was making fun of you is because he was accusing you. So that's clearly a distinction. If you say X because of Y, then you're obviously making a distinction between X and Y. Like if you say, oh, I want to go to the shops because I want to eat some chips, right? You're clearly making a distinction between you wanting to eat some chips and you wanting you going to the shops. Because there's literally the clause here. The clause here is just because, implying the distinction. You can't track. He never implied that those are identical claims. This guy is dog shit.
Well, it was 2 months ago, right? That matches up to be December, right? December is when we argued, right? Now, if you really did say stop or you'd be blocking her, right? Why then go on to have an argument with me and then bring her up as a flex? Then
again, it was not a flex. The interpretation you're giving is put into question. He literally even clarified. I don't know why you're ignoring his interpretation. You literally show a clip of Tron saying that he was basically bringing up Chloe because it's easy as shit to get 8 bitches. And Chloe's an example of that. Chloe's literal proof that getting 8 bitches is not hard. That's literally the point that Electron was trying to make. He was not flexing. You still have not justified how he was flexing. Like, dog. If you're actually going to make an exposed video, at least give some evidence for your interpretations of people's claims. Because if you don't, then people can just dismiss it as you probably, giving out of context screenshots.
it doesn't make any sense at all. If anything, that just completely contradicts what you're saying. It's like 2:30 a.m. so chill on me, but I'm not sure how I missed this, but when Electron got rid of the entire server and wiped out all the channels, all that yada yada, this nigga had a literal quotes channel where they would quote pretty much all the members and what
Now watch this, right? He's gonna get absolutely debunked.
they would say throughout the day. And one of his guys literally quoted him saying this about Chloe. Like,
right. The same guy who said this was lying about what Tron said. Literally, if you go here, right, this is the same guy who made the quote. I was joking, lol, that's literally what the quote channel is for. So he was saying he was lying about Tron saying that shit. So it's a false quote, right? Oh, okay. So now please shut up and stop making false allegations. Because the guy right here is just saying it was a joke. And Tron right here is just getting mad at him. Don't say no shit like that again. What the fuck? That shit can get weird implications, man. Again. Like, that's insane. Like, damn, bro.
I'm not sure if they thought this Diddy / Epstein server wasn't going to get exposed by somebody, but like, the proof is in the pudding. And even if I give them the benefit of the doubt and I say, oh no, maybe they were just joking, what type of humor is this? She's 16. And now that I've cleared my ground, it's only best I clear the grounds of my friends. When Electron was allocated, he then went on to say that half of NC was exchanging cheese pizza. I didn't know we were some big old cheese pizza server, but once again, you gave zero context, so now I have to give context. Unfortunately, there have been 2 instances in NC where cheese pizza was sent. The first instance was Oche. That was about 6 years ago, and at the time, Oche was 12 years old. And yes,
Right, so OJ was 12 years old in 2024, okay? In 2020, I mean, not 2024, right? So in 2020, OJ was 12 years old. Because he said that shit happened 6 years ago. Well, right now, it's 2026. If it happened 6 years ago, that means that shit happened in 2020. So that means OJ, and you said he was 12 at the time, meaning that OJ was 12 in 2020, right? Keep this into account.
he did send that in the server. The server responded immediately. They banned him. He was banned for almost 3 months, and several years have passed by. We've all grown, and he's changed significantly since that incident, right? It's like 4 a.m., bro, but the more and more I edit, the more and more I realize that I forgot to say one extra thing. This nigga Electron also accused OJ of showing the entire server of NC cheese pizza. He showed a video of him, doing the do with his girl back in 2024. Yeah, he fucking did that, but it wasn't cheese pizza, you dumbass. The nigga gave zero context. What is this? What's his deal with giving zero context? And why does he think everybody's underage? Like, what is this fixation on underage children?
Watch this, guys.
In the screenshot, it shows OJ showing a video of himself. Basically, he's beating the back out of his girlfriend. Now, me and OJ, we're friends, so he tells me shit here and there. They're in like a little situationship, but point being, she was born June 13th, okay? OJ was born September 2nd, all right?
Right, so this shit happened in 2024. Right here, hold on. This is proof that literally Vlad saved the video. There it is, Vladdy. See where my mouse is? Vladdy's the one who sent the video. So he basically saved that shit. Oh, he sent the screenshot, my bad. And in the screenshot it shows this shit. Meaning that he saved it. Right? Now let's do the calculations. If someone is 12 years old in 2020, how old would they be in 2024? Let's see if the AI just... Holy fucking shit. What? What the hell? Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this shit, but he would be 16, right? He's 12 years old in 2020, and 2024 is 4 years after, so it's literally 4 years after 2020. So that means 12 plus 4. 12 plus 4, right? Not 12 equals 4. Holy shit. I forgot to add my shift. 12 plus 4, 16, right? So this guy was 16 when he sent him blowing the back out of his girlfriend. So he was 12. Holy dog shit, nigga, bro. Get this shit out of bro. Get this shit out of here. Alright. So he was 12 in 2024, and 12 in 2020, right? If he was 12 in 2020, how old would he be in 2024? Well, 2024 is 4 years after 2020. So just add 4 right here. So at max, this nigga was literally 16. So you literally saved a video of a guy who is 16 blowing the back out of his GF. And that's literally max. He could have potentially been 15 because he might have not reached his birthday at that year.
Video of himself. Basically, he's beating the back out of his girlfriend. Now, me and OJ, we're friends, so he tells me shit here and there. They're in like a little situationship. Like, it rolls off the tongue for this nigga. Nobody should be doing that at the end of the day. It was 2 years ago. Nothing like that happened.
Yeah, you're literally admitting to be a weirdo, right? So you were a weirdo 2 years ago. Nice. So don't call Tron a weirdo because you're literally a weirdo yourself, and you were literally making videos on catfishing people on Roblox with a Latina voice changer. You're disgusting.
It's popped up since, but I just wanted... Indians are eating this shit up, immediately. We pretty much bleed him out the server, banned him, and it's funny. It's really funny, right? Let me actually show you guys. This is why I love this server, because, we don't... Right, and this is Mantha, what the fuck was that? Send that in DM.
Send that in DMs. Yeah, because the thing in question that was sent so fast, it was sent so fast that Tron could not know what it was. That was the context. Tron literally told me this. Right? So unless you give any justification for any other context, we're gonna hold to Tron's, the guy himself, right, who's saying this. He's literally saying that, well, when I said send that in DMs, Manta, please, that's literally because he did not know what was sent, because it was sent too fast and then it got deleted too fast, right? So, actually, he justifies that Tron did not beg for cheese pizza. And here's going to be proof of this, right?
And send that in DMs, please. You have Electron literally begging for, cheese pizza to be sent to his DMs, right? Here's Frost. He goes, you want chocolate pizza, right? Here's Electron literally acknowledging that it...
No, he's saying it is damn, right? So that means prior, when he asked, oh, please send that shit, he did not know it was cheese pizza. Meaning he did not know what the thing was sent. He just said, it is? With a question mark, and right after he says, damn. Meaning that he did not know that it was cheese pizza at the time when he was begging for it. When he was begging Samantha to send that shit in the DMs. Literally. It's that this guy contradicted himself. He's just giving evidence for Tron.
That's what happens when you give context, right?
And this is just Tron lying about seeing the video and just making fun of her. So obviously that's just a weird joke. But literally under your own criteria, that's fine, because this was literally 5 years ago. Your boy AJ literally sent CP in a server filled with, let's just say cheese pizza, in a server filled with adults 6 years ago. But that's fine, because, he grew out of it, he became a better person. So unless you justify that Tron did not become a better person, then we can literally apply the same criteria in which we can just say that Tron just became a better person and he's not making these type of jokes anymore. Right? That's under your own criteria. This is your own model, your own framework. We're literally using your own criteria, sir. We're using your own category.
See the full situation. I'm in right now. It's like 2 a.m. I just couldn't help but think. This nigga Electron.
Actually, you remember everything, right? He says in the comments that, nah, bro, OJ was 14. I made a mistake. And he said I was too tired. You were too tired to literally just go on the video, literally just type out, oh, OJ was 14. Oh, nigga, shut up. OJ, bro. I do not want that shit. Okay. You could have not typed this. OJ was 14, not 12. Which is like insanely crucial detail. Right? You couldn't just type that. That's how tired you were? Not even just that. You affirmed it, right? You affirmed that OJ was 12. You literally were watching the video whilst you were editing it, and you probably rechecked the video to see if you made any mistakes in your editing. So you watched the video twice. You made the video, and you still did not realize this mistake. And you confused 12 with 14? Like, dog. Please. What is this with this dog shit lying? If you're gonna lie, at least make it believable.
I don't think that we just couldn't go back up to the old messages of the server, right? But, first off, you've been open about being 23. You tell people you're 23, right? So if you do the math, you are 18 in that screenshot, right?
No, because it's not necessarily his birthday, right? You don't know if it's his birthday or not. So that's an assumption. So your math calculations literally do not apply. So this guy cannot even use simple math. He could have, let's just say that this happened in, for example, January, right? Well, if it happened in January, for example, but Tron was born in December, let's just say so, right? I'm not saying this, Tron was actually born in December. I'm just giving you an example. Well, that just means that Tron was 17, because it was not December yet at that time. So, literally, that does not apply.
Right? If there is a case where you've been lying about your age the entire time and that you are...
Again, it's not necessarily the case. It might have not been his birthday when he said that shit, bro.
17 in the screenshot, it is still weird as fuck to say something like that. I don't know a single 17...
And you are also a weird-ass nigga catfishing niggas on Roblox with a Latina voice changer. You're a disgusting freak.
...year-old that would ever say something like this. The entire point of me doing this was just to give full-on context, because you're running around and telling people that we're exchanging...
Your server literally has people sending dick pics to each other, right? So, I don't know why you're talking. You're a disgusting bitch-ass nigga.
Pizza, when in reality that just wasn't the case at all. You didn't want to give full context because you knew you had said something as crazy as that. But thankfully, we don't believe anything and we don't run. Or maybe there's a slim chance that Electron does take...
I mean, you delete a lot of context. That's why you delete a lot.
accountability, and he's like, hey, you know what? I was 18, I said that, and I shouldn't have said it, and I'm sorry, right? But my problem is that, I find it hard to believe that he's truly sincere about that, because not too long ago, what was this, February 5th? He was just saying... For one of his debates.
Wait,
test born to one of my guys.
Again, that was from the Rule 34 website. And the Rule 34 website, its terms of service and policies, says that we do not allow cheese pizza depictions of characters. So if, for example, let's say some character from, let's just say Caillou, right? Caillou. Like, obviously he's a child in the original, show, in the original cartoon. But if they're gonna make a depiction of Caillou, right, which is literally a sexual depiction, they're not gonna make him as a child. They're literally just gonna make a grown version, right? So clearly, because that's what the terms of service says. It says we do not allow CP when we do that. When we make sexual depictions of people who are shown to be child in the original show, we just make a grown version, right? And this guy actually says, "Boo, but that's Johnny Test. Johnny Test is an 11-year-old." This guy's acting like it's a logical impossibility for somebody to make a grown version of Johnny Test. I don't know what this nigga's on about. Yes, he is a child in the original show, but why can't someone just make some fan art of him being a grown man, a grown version?
Guys, like one of my friends, like Johnny Test. Wait, Johnny, hold on. How old is really just sexual content of characters of games?
Literally, in Tron's exposed video, he literally shows a screenshot of the terms of service saying that we do not allow cheese pizza on our website, right? So this nigga is literally just feeling badly. He can't even actually prove that Tron is an actual pedo. He's literally just lying, right? Oh, and also, Mr. Raw, he keeps insisting that, well, this is actually cheese pizza. Wait, so you're saying that the Johnny Test photo is cheese pizza, right? Well, if it is cheese pizza, go ahead and go to court and sue the Rule 34 website. Because the Rule 34 website literally says that we do not allow cheese pizza, and you're saying that they have a picture of Johnny Test, which is cheese pizza, meaning that they're contradicting their own terms of service. If that's the case, why don't you just go ahead and sue the Rule 34 website? Go ahead. That would be easy money for you.
Pizza to my friend in 2026, which also means you haven't learned a damn thing. In case you're still confused, let's say the image was Mr. Turner from Timmy Turner, right? Then this wouldn't be a problem. Sure, he's a weirdo, but Mr. Turner, how old is he? Let's see here. Mr. Turner age. He's in his early 40s, right? Okay, alright, then it would have been fine. Now let's say somebody you know sends the same thing, but it's fucking Doc McStuffins. Then we have a problem. You get the idea. Alright, and lastly, this part is mainly for my nigga Frost. They're over here trying to put this EDP narrative on him. They're trying to completely shift it on him, which I find hilarious, by the way.
By the way, holy shit. The Chloe person, right, who's apparently Tron's victim, is saying that she's not Tron's victim in the comments. You literally even pinned it, and literally she says that you have not mentioned things like Frost being weird to her, right? She says right here, I've already provided an insane amount of evidence that debunks these claims, as well as shown new information that Frost was repeatedly weird to me. Something you decided to completely disregard and not address. So this person who you're trying to frame as a victim is saying that she's not the victim of Tron, but she's really the victim of Frost, the boy you're trying to defend in the video. And you literally pin it, right? You literally pin this comment. Then she literally no-diffs you, right, on whether she's a victim or not. And you literally go in hush mode and you don't reply back to her. You embarrass yourself in the comments.
Because, the actual EDP is right there, but whatever. But basically, they were trying to say that Frost was trying to fuck with this girl named Gabs that was underage and all that. Well, okay, first off, Gabs literally right here says that she's 17. At the time when Frost was trying to flirt with her, Frost was 18 and Frost is 19 now. That means Gabs is 2 years younger, alright? I don't see where this logic even, there's not really much else to talk about.
Has this guy ever heard of the concept of lying about her age on Discord? She can easily lie about her age. Now, just to give, some information right here. The little guy is literally saying that Gab is 15 max. Meaning that he wants to fuck a person that he thinks is 15 max. Is that not pedophilic? So he is thinking it's the case that Gab is 15 max, right? But he still wants to go ahead and fuck her. He literally says it. Tron in this literally, go to Tron's exposed video right after this video, and you will literally see Tron in the voice message saying, "Bro, you literally said Gab is 15, so you're being a pedophile. Because you say you want to fuck her." And he says, "Yeah, I would fuck her. Gab, are you going to cry about it?" He's literally admitting to being a pedophile. So, I don't know why you're trying to act like Frost is not a pedophile. He clearly is a pedophile. Hold on.
talk here. Then they tried flipping and saying that this nigga Frost trying to fuck with this girl named Zai. I could keep talking about it, but honestly, she could do that for me.
Nigga.
Now watch this. Watch this.
I never ever dated you. You never said I sounded 11.
You never said I was sounding 11. Well, that just proves that Zai is not a reliable person. Because when Frost said, "Oh, this nigga sounds 11," that was in reference to Gab. Frost was saying that Gab sounded 11. Never has he ever said that Zai sounded 11. So this just proves that Zai is not reliable. Tron literally shows screenshots in his exposed video, into which it's literally Frost saying that Gab sounds 11. And that's even in support of the fact that he literally says Gab is 15 max. Like, bro, you're literally making so many contradictory claims. It's absolutely insane.
I remember that shit. We flirted a little bit, but mostly.
And everybody in the calm knows that this nigga is literally a dog shit troll. Like, everybody knows this shit.
We be fucking arguing, like, and trying to pet away his big ass face for fucking with that little ass girl. Talking about people. Ain't shit wrong with 16 to 18-year-old. 2 years is your limit. That's how every relationship should be on the shop.
That dog ass nigga is a troll.
Double girl.
Well, there you have it. I know.
Right here, by the way. Right? About the quote thing, I'm not sure if I've addressed it. But pretty much, the guy who made the quote was literally affirming. She literally admits that they were making a fake quote on Tron. So it's a fake quote on Tron. She lied about that shit. So Tron did not actually say "F me, Chloe." That was just a lie. I'm not sure if I mentioned that fact. Correct me, tell me if I did. But if I didn't, well, here we are.
No, this nigga Tron is watching this video right now. I know this nigga's watching. He's fuming. Look, this
What is this annoying ass laugh?
is my message to you, bro. This video literally did not have to happen. Like, this video did not have to exist, right? I swear I wouldn't have made this video, but you took the other route. You blocked me, you know, you decided to be ignorant, and you accused me of all these things to the point where I literally had to make a video, because that's all I know, right? If I can't talk to you one-on-one, the only thing I can do is use social media. At this point, I don't want to talk to you, right? That's out the window. I don't want to talk to you, to any of your friends. I don't want to talk to any of them. I don't care about any of them. They can all go to hell. I don't care. People that watch me, right, or people that know Electron, right, there will not be a part 2. I am not making a part 2. This is the only video where I'm entertaining anything about Electron. Also, I don't have a single DM with Electron besides one particular account, right? Now, I'm one step ahead. I already recorded the entire DM slot, right? And
So you say that Tron is a dodge or a wild duck because he's not engaging with you by letting me into your server, but he's actually making a response video. He even made 2 response videos to your video, and you're not responding. And you're saying that Tron is a duck? Why would it be a necessary condition for Tron to let you in his server just so you can engage on whether or not he's a pedo? You can literally do that through YouTube videos and etc. Like, this guy, he's literally admitting to being a dodge. Like, good boy.
even showed me deleting certain messages. Those messages were just my address and my phone number. I forgot why I even sent that to him, but I wanted to get rid of that out that account. If Electron doesn't make a reply video, right, please do not fall for any fake messages. Please do not fall for that. All right. I don't talk to this nigga. I think he's an absolute cornball. Saying I hate him is an understatement. Okay. I don't talk to him. The only time me and him shared the same space where I actually talked to him a couple times was MC, and that's only because my friends were also there. Other than that, I've never had a one-on-one conversation.
And just to be clear, right? This is so funny, right? This guy, Vlad, actually admitted that the P5 allegations are false. Just watch this right now. Listen to me, you are overly cleared. He's saying that Tron is cleared from these allegations. Like, overly. I did not know I was doing that much damage. I only got a little 3K, bro. Right here, he sends a screenshot of Frost saying Tron isn't a pedophile on God. And all the allegations were fake. And Tron said, alright, bet. So these guys actually conceded to the fact that Tron was not a pedo. So this video is inherently false because the person who made this video is literally saying that literally the video was wrong. Tron is not a pedo. So that is insanely bad looks for Tron. And guys, also join the extra nuclear server. We're gonna be hosting a lot of events there, debating and that type of shit. So yeah, join. And yeah, my boy Tron is not a pedo. My boy is my boy. He is not a pedo, my guy.